everybody, my name's Scott. Welcome to Planes, Trains, Everything, and welcome to the very beautiful Paddington station. This is one of my three favourite stations in London, the other two being St Pancras and King's Cross. Tonight we're going to be catching this train over to Penzance. It's the Night Riviera Express, and I've wanted to do this for years and years and years, and it has been on my bucket list for years and years and years. Why has it taken so long? Well, when you live in Scotland, London to Penzance is a bit of a problem. You can get to London okay, but Penzance is a nightmare. In fact, tomorrow morning when we arrive, I've got 1 hour and 30 minutes, then I'm heading up to Glasgow, changing in Birmingham. Now that should have been straightforward, but when I saw the prices, I nearly fell off my chair. I went down the route of split ticketing, and I managed to get the same fare for a third of the price. And then I thought, oh wait a minute, because I wasn't going to actually film that journey going back to Glasgow. How boring. Penzance, Birmingham New Street to Glasgow Central, boring story. But then I discovered split ticketing, not one ticket, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, there's 7 different tickets, each ticket requiring a new seat to be sat in. That is an interesting story, especially when I consider I've got 12 minutes connection time in Birmingham. Now, that's a video worth watching. That'll be coming out probably mid-March, probably just after this one comes out. Anyway, I'm digressing. So what do you think of the green colour on Great Western Railways? I love that green colour. A few years ago we had a corporate sales manager come from GWR to visit our office, and I said to her, I really love that green colour. And she said in the travel trade there was a lot of negative feedback because they saw it as being quite boring. Well, in actual fact it's not boring, it's called, or it's based on dark holly green. And that has been a trademark paint for Great Western Railway since 1881 when they applied it on one of their first locomotives. So it's nothing to do with being boring, that's heritage, that's history. And I love that green colour. Anyway, while I was waiting for the train to come into the station, I decided to go into the first class lounge. If you've got a cabin on the train, you get access to the first class lounge. It's more like a waiting room with a couple of drinks. It's not a lounge really. And I thought, let's use their shower. The guy at the front desk didn't speak very much English. I had to actually act out what I wanted to do with the shower. He got the drift and he says, yeah, just go in there. Then I came back a few moments later, where are the towels? Oh, they're in there. No, they're not. Yes, they are. You're just not looking in the right place. So someone else helped me. We could not find these towels. Then he came and realised, yeah, maybe they're not there. Got a supervisor, they're under lock and key. I got a towel, which was about the size of a bath mat, and then I went for my shower, no hot water. Anyway guys, we can actually get on board, I believe. I was told we could get on at 10:30, it's now 5 minutes to 11. I'm going to see if we can get on board. I'm curious to see what this cabin looks like. Let's have a sneaky look at some of the other carriages first. Wow, a slam door. I haven't seen one of these for years. These seats don't look too bad, do they? Let's try this car now. A sneaky look through the window at the bar. There were employees there talking, so I decided not to barge in on them. Give me an overnight train trip with my own cabin, and I'm as happy as a pig in mud. My carriage is at the rear, which is great news. I'll explain why later. The diesel is attached to the train as far as Reading.
We go through because we have an upgrade.
I know you have, yeah.
Okay, the very nice car attendant has just explained everything, so I'll now explain it to you. I'll show you around the cabin before I make a total mess of it. Interconnecting cabins, should you need them. Wardrobe with hanging space, bottles of water. Temperature control. Individual reading light. Oh yes, USBs. Whoa, it gets a bit dark. That's better. We have an electronic key for the door, little bar of soap, and a towel. And under here, look at that. How cool is that? And this is pretty cool as well. A tray. I really shouldn't touch things that won't switch off. Oops. There were complimentary tea, coffee, soft drinks and snacks in the bar, but it was a bit late to eat and consume caffeine. There's something absolutely wonderful about gliding through the darkness in your very own sleeper cabin. I must say the toilet was spotless. I've never had a choice of toilets before. There were comments online about the narrowness of the beds. I calculated 3 inches of width is lost on the width of these beds due to the seat back. Well guys, I think that'll do for tonight. I'll see you in the morning. My car attendant woke me at 6:45 AM with the pre-ordered breakfast. Good morning. I actually slept for most of the night. I can't believe it. That was a good 5-hour sleep for me. Very quiet, very smooth. It was a great night. This is how quiet the Night Riviera is. Sleeper passengers can use the first class lounge at Penzance on arrival. Unfortunately, the shower had a sign which said "Don't use," but no explanation why. Welcome to Penzance. Now, being Scottish, I hate saying this, but this is a far better, more superior product than the Caledonian Sleeper. This is so quiet, so smooth. There were occasions actually when I was awake and I hadn't realised we'd come to a stop. That's how smooth the run is. There's also been a few people online who say that they think that the bed is actually narrower than the Caledonian Sleeper. I think the bed itself, or the mattress itself, is the same size. It's just because of the backrests being in the way, you lose 3 inches of width. And that's very important, those 3 inches. Anyway guys, thanks very much for coming along on this. It was a bucket list and I'm so glad I did this. What a journey. It's so smooth, so quiet, so comfortable, and the staff are absolutely brilliant. Thanks again for coming along with me, and I'll see you next time.